stay single forever listening to these grown-ass men with podcasts that don't even like women. Y'all taking advice from grown-ass men who are not married, never been married, not in a successful relationship.
Analyzing. Analyzation complete. If someone told you there was a 100% chance of losing all your money if you made a bet on a race, and there was evidence that backed this up, would you still bet anyway simply because you never did it before? Of course not. You would use the info gathered to make an educated decision. Ladies like this, rather than try to understand why men say what they do, try to character attack and discredit them. This is because when a man is not aware of the negatives, he is more easily manipulated by the other side.
Majority of women would really enjoy being by themselves. They enjoy their peace. They enjoy their space. They enjoy being by themselves. But because society says, and God says, obviously, that we have to procreate and reproduce and do these things because this is what makes us a woman, that I have to find me a mate by a certain time or all hell is loose.
Yeah. I live in a trailer park with my 3 kids. The 3 kids that I told you about. We live in a trailer park. It's a nice trailer. It has, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Typical setup. It's clean. But as of right now, I still haven't found my 4th baby daddy yet. So I'm trying to get it done before Christmas because I would like to do holiday pictures with the matching pajamas.
How tall are you?
4'8".
How old are you?
25.
You sure?
I'm sure I have ID.
What's your type?
I like hood niggas. Hood niggas.
Why?
That tote guns and sell drugs like Sexy Red said.
Why?
Because I know they gonna protect me. I can't do no square ass man. Because baby, if some shit go left, you gonna be scared. I need a nigga that's ready to on go.
You say you like hood niggas. What are you looking for? I don't know.
I need you to protect me. I need you to stand on business. I need you to make that money. I need you to pay the bills.
So what you gonna be doing?
I'm the woman. Like, you want me? You need to be working harder than me. I shouldn't be working harder than you. You the man. My mama never fuck with no nigga that can't take care of her. You need to pay them bills.
Gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, you gotta pay them bills. We not cheap around here.
I think most women grow up thinking that they want a husband, but really they want a wife. They want someone to assist them in their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, their career. They want an assistant. Right. They want a partner.
Ooh.
Okay?
Oh.
They want someone to be their helpmate.
She said the P word.
To get them where they want to go.
Yeah.
They don't want a husband. They want a wife. They just don't know it.
Guess what, y'all? They finally cut my food stamps off. I was at Wise Market today getting food. I had 2 carts full of food, thinking it was going to be $440 on my card. I get up to the line, they pack my bags, everything. I go to use my card, it didn't work. It said I had 87 cents on that mother effort. 87 cents. My bill was like $460 something. I started putting some of that stuff away. The first thing to go was the snacks. The second thing was like the fruits or something like that. But yeah, I got the bill down to $350, and that's what I paid in cash. Luckily, I have $500 in cash with me. Luckily. But yeah, because we need to eat. I mean, I spend money either way. That's only going to last us a week. Every week we spend about $300 on food for a family of 5. So.
Okay, like if we ain't on the same level, like it's not no beef or nothing. Like we outgrow people, places, and things. Like we're not into it because we ain't hanging together. It's okay. Every day.
Listen up. 70% of women have a backup boyfriend in 2024.
How the fuck you 19 but got 4 babies? Damn. That shit too.
Girl, them titties is longer than the last hour at work.
You marry a woman who has experienced 2 failed marriages before. Her first ex-husband is a convicted drug lord sentenced to life in prison, and her second ex-husband is her first ex's cousin. You discover that she was involved in drug deals and managed to cut a deal with the FBI to avoid conviction. Despite even though you are a millionaire and have all the choices in the world, you choose to adopt her children as your own. Over time, you begin treating her children even better than your own, to the extent that her daughter becomes the most famous among all your children. Till the point your own children feeling neglected and expressing their dissatisfaction. And what you get for all those years, you eventually catch her cheating with your bodyguard, and learn of her affair with your private chef. Steve Harvey got a lot of life choices to rethink.
Yo, don't be mad at me because I know my enemies when I see it.
Big P.
Don't be mad at me for calling out my enemies. If you will deceive and manipulate me, I don't have the sympathy that the weak have for you. That's Book of Corinthians right there.
There you go. I still don't get why people still stick to that whole blood line. You know what I'm saying?
They think because if some people think your family is allowed to fuck you over.
Stay away. You don't like when a girl you good, suck you good, cook for you, clean for you, massage you, love you, beat her for you.
What you telling me shit a woman's supposed to do, not something you're supposed to get credited for doing. But again, right, you so in the open with it.
Like, I'm just being real, like I do it all.
Being real to me. Being real to me is find out who a nigga is before you open up like that to you. Go left.
Go left?
Yeah.
Okay, then, well,
BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it. I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. The shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but now I'm not paying for this. This shit going back to the rental office when I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBL. But we're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference, walking in, ass big as this table. Like, come on, like, let's stop playing for real. Y'all confuse a man's sexual attention with what he wants as a wife and as an example for his kids, as a mother. Because automatically we know your mind is the point where you risked your life for a bigger ass for attention. You just risked your life for a bigger ass for us to say, damn, I wonder what that shit look like when I'm hitting from the back. She invested 10K in her body and 0 in her brain.
Jump out, man.
People are doomed, and it is nobody's fault but our own. Y'all need to read books. Y'all need to get jobs. Y'all need to get off the social media and shut the fuck up.
I appreciate it. Jump out, man.
You know, obviously I'm a black woman, but I'm sorry. It's hard to defend black women. Not all, but damn, the stuff that be coming out of y'all mouths is just like beyond me.
And you supposed to provide, but then you gonna tell me that you don't have to deal with my feelings. You a motherfucking lie. Because if I'm your woman, that's the fuck. What do you think protecting and providing is? It's not just money. Y'all always talking about bitches only want money. That's because that's all y'all think that y'all have to offer. If you actually provide for something emotionally, then we wouldn't have to worry about. We wouldn't even be having these conversations. I'm telling you is that there is a lot of you don't feel safe. Like you don't feel like being submissive is great.
Get a goddamn dog. Get this bullshit. I'll talk this bullshit for 5 fucking minutes. Don't worry, biz, I got it. You don't feel safe. Get a fucking pistol. You don't feel safe. Hire a bodyguard. It is not my responsibility to deal with your feelings. I cannot change your feelings. They're yours. That's your brain. That's your heart. God damn it, if you insecure and scary as fuck, how is that my fucking fault? Get tired of this bullshit. Y'all always want to blame us for every motherfucking thing. I am not qualified to analyze your mental state. I am not qualified to, if you schizophrenic, it ain't got shit to do with me. You're supposed to come to me healed. You're supposed to come to me ready. You're supposed to come to me feminine. You can carry your ass back to the apartment.
I will walk away from there's women out there that will walk away from a good man talking about, oh, he wanted to go half on rent. He wanted to go half on
facts.
Like that is, you know how fatuous and name that is to say he wanted to go half. First of all, you are responsible for 100% of your life as an adult. 100% of your problems, 100% of your bills, 100% of your stress. And you mean to tell me you had a man right there like, I'll take half of that from you. And you was like, that ain't good enough.
Right.
I want you to take it all. I don't want to have no responsibility as an adult. And that is financial abuse. And that is feminine manipulation and abuse. So then, fellas, you need to walk away. Because there's women.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
Like if they have their baby, they can neglect them for 7 days, and if the baby dies, then they can't be held criminally liable. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think whatever like helps women and helps them achieve their like dreams and however that needs to like happen is definitely acts to help that is helping all of us. So
I prefer that most women make their decisions at 8 weeks, but I'm also in support of 10 months out of the womb.
So you think babies should be aborted 10 months after they're born?
If the mother wants to, yes.
I think fuck them kids. So if like you want to get a late term abortion, like that's up to you. You know, I've had an abortion too, and it was my choice, and I'm happy I had that choice. I've had an abortion myself.
Would you guys get an abortion again?
Yes,
100%.
100 times. I'd do it multiple times.
Until I feel that I'm ready to parent, that's a choice I'll continue to make.
Does this ancient spirit sound so familiar? Watch this.
She had a priesthood. Her priests, listen to this, in her temples they were men who dressed up as women. And they acted as women, dressed up. So what's going to happen if she comes back? What's going to happen is, as she possesses a culture, is that men will start dressing. We'll start seeing that in our culture, which we do. These are her ancient priesthood. Also, they were involved in same-sex sexuality. We see that explosion as well. Also, it says, remember, she says she turns men into women, transitions them, and women into men. Many of her priests were actually surgically altered. She caused them to be surgically altered.
I never knew that.
Yes.
I thought that was just something of our gen.
Well, we do it more sophisticated, but she especially, all the gods, but they go after the children. Because if you have the children, you have the future. And so that happened in ancient times, happening now. And so you think, what would possess an adult to do this to children? Well, what would possess it? The spirit. The spirit of the goddess.
Majority of Black women are taught struggle life and it is romanticized. I hear you, babe. It's happening in our culture to movies, Hollywood, Bollywood. Yep. And the minute that infection came into our culture, the divorce rate shot up, single motherhood shot up. This has really opened my eyes. Knowledge you share is so important, especially for Black women. We are not taught this in our culture the way you present it. Thank you very much. I'm so glad. And that's why I'm here, babe. That's why I do this, because I knew this stuff growing up and I rejected it. And when it really came to my understanding of what I had done, and then when I followed it and I had success, and then when I realized that my friends didn't know this, my friends from other cultures, I was like, oh my God, I can blame only myself because I was taught this and I still made that mistake, correct? But you can't even blame these women. They've never been taught this.
Instagram here and there, you know.
Man, I love Instagram, Facebook. I got me a YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be having my people on YouTube.
I'm horny. Yeah, I've been horny all night. My hormones been just everywhere. So I'm ready like now.
Well, shit, I got my condoms ready. I'm ready to do this work, right? You ain't gonna get me again. I'm ready for you this time.
This time? What are you talking about?
Nothing. Don't even worry about it. It ain't really nothing.
You don't even need condoms. I really like you a lot, so you don't need condoms.
What?
Mm-hmm. I want you to do whatever you want to me.
Listen, you're not ready for me.
I'm ready for you.
Baby girl, my pull-out game is weak.
You don't have to worry about that. You can't get me pregnant.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody never told me that. You on that birth control?
Birth control makes you think you're pregnant. I am pregnant. Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Pregnant like with the spirit?
Like with a baby. Yeah.
So you telling me that I can empty the clip, I can blow this load, I can release the Kraken,
Yeah.
and I don't have no chance of getting twins?
Yep. There's no way for me to get pregnant again.
Marriage is not for every woman. If you are too big to respect a man, then stay single. Marriage is only for well-trained women.
I'm being very emotionally indulgent right now just because I live by myself. So these are the feelings I have and there's no one here to share it with except for, so y'all are hearing it.
There you go.
Wow.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Right there. Woo!
The Godfather is certified.
Mistake though. It's not just one.
Smack yourself. Wake the fuck back up, drink some coffee, call back in and apologize. Stop the bullshit.